Well, hello there, my loves. Apologies, it's been a few days since I've been on here, but we're back to solving various crimes. Cannot wait to solve this crime. I know it's taken us, I don't know how many episodes just to get the body down, but that doesn't mean anything. Anyway, I'm going to talk to this beret chap, if I can.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
It was nice enough. Labor utopia. Complete shit, yes.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Ah, yes, right. I thought we had a reason to talk to this bugger. Everard said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know. Some whistleblowers, I think. Let's go for the weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
Taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Yes, I'll play along. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wink. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons. Let's keep winking at him.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
What?
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags.
Ah.
That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Right. We've been around there, haven't we? His door, we can get in.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
Good question,
Janitor
Kim.
gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person? Then? When we'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Is it? Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
He shakes his head solemnly. He's guilty. The harbour is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Indeed.
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up. What does that mean? Did you kill him?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
I don't know. People that wear berets cannot be trusted.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
Kim always belittles the man.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Takes another sip from his fucking flask. Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions, or how large a share would you like? Oh, okay, economy stuff. I get it. I want to talk about something else.
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Are you a communist? The boss man Everett. What can you tell me about him? Got the picture. Let me ask you something else.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
And a bastard. What does bossing the Union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
And gets people killed.
By that, you mean corruption?
Well put, Kim.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
What? That desk seemed lavish to me. Yes.
He is reasonably lavish, sure.
Well, there you
That's
go.
his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion.
I don't know.
Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
That's true. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. Are you a communist? I haven't asked him that. I think that's a pretty sure thing.
No,
Whack.
I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist? Right on, brother. You shouldn't take what's not yours. Cool? Right on, brother. Let's play along.
Just the way the world works, Boyadero.
Right. Right, let's get the fuck
Sure
out.
thing.
Oh, hell. Gust of wind blows through his hair that's not under the beret.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
I'd rather not. I don't even know your name. Who are you? You bastard.
Call me Mañana.
Oh,
I'm just a humble harbor worker for the past 6-7 years.
we're getting experience here, my loves. Left, right, and indeed center. No idea why.
Not a given name for certain. It's a taken name. The kind for artists, or criminals, or revolutionaries and the sort. An alias. A nom de guerre.
Call me Manana. What kind of a name is that? Well met, Manana. That's a sweet-ass name.
A name worthy of the man who holds it, friend. Names are important.
Hold on, have you added any other names? So not a given name, I take it. Let's go that way.
I'd say a real name is what most people call you.
He realizes something.
Now that we are getting so well acquainted, what's your name?
Harry.
Be honest with him.
Honestly, I lost it a while drinking. Okay, I think I might be called Harry. All right, let's give him a real name.
Harry. It's cool, but I'm sure you could come up with something even cooler.
Hello there. Right, we could do something here. Okay, I have a name for myself. It's right. New name time. Get ready. Roll the dice.
The encroaching doom
Yeah.
is golden red. It is inside you, but also outside, on the horizon, by the water's edge. Innermost, but yet to happen. Things make sense from that angle.
That didn't really make any sense.
You're Tequila Sunset.
Ooh.
You have been Tequila Sunset for a long time now.
The name's Tequila Sunset. No, I don't want to be Tequila Sunset. I don't actually. That's a pretty shit name. No.
What's there not to want? It's got range, meaning, layers, colors, associations, the whole works.
You can't have a hard-ass detective bastard called Tequila fucking Sunset. Name invention feels too dangerous. Yeah, okay, I'm totally... No.
Yeah, a name's the kind of shit that can kill a man. Mañana's a good name in that regard.
Right, I guess we're not called Tequila Sunset anymore. Thank fuck for that. Anyway, how the fuck do we get out of here? Shit, I don't know. Oh, here we are. Oh, hell, Harry. For God's sake, man. Ugh. Right. Or next order of business. Need to look at that bloody body if it's come down. Let's zoom out a bit. This is doing my fucking nut. Here we go. What the fuck is that still doing up there? Right, something's amiss. Maybe I had to talk to someone. Bear with me, my lads. I need to check something. I need to check my shit. Find booze note. Getting the body down, right? There we go. Somehow make it so that the bloated corpse isn't up there anymore. Shoot it down. Done that. Go to Measurehead on the gates and ask him to get the body down. Motherfucker. Right, okay. We've also got to check out that room, which is pretty close by, but I'm determined to get that body down on this episode, my lads. It's possible. We might do it. We might. Out of my way, peasants. Right. I like the way Kim follows us, no matter what. Even though we're wasting our time. Kim, fucking hell, man. Get over here. Right, here's Measure fucker. Might have to beat him again.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our base dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts. It was just something I had to do. Okay, let's do that.
Our personal dynamic has changed. A little. He means very little.
Everard told you to help us get the body down from the tree. Let's cut to the chase.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Well, thanks very much.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
I agree.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Fuck that.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
We can't have that. Wait, that means showing everyone that we're taking Union side. Lieutenant, what? If we don't want to do that, okay then. Yeah, let's ask Kim's
This
advice.
is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Well, there was no bloody way we could do it, mate.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Right. The trouble is, if we just let him take him down on his own, he's going to fiddle with it, isn't he? We're not going to do that. Back off. That's what I want to do, but I'm probably not supposed to do that. Back off.
Fine. Goodbye. Return to your degeneracy.
Oh, bollocks. Right, we're going to have to do it.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Kim, kill the woman. I will go and check out this big brute whilst he's fiddling with the corpse. This isn't any good. This isn't the way I wanted to run things.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Fuck off! Why are you with Measurehead? Yeah, we're the law around here, apparently, so we're just trying to keep things from going to shit, bitch. Apologies. Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power. I'm Katya, by the way.
Okay.
You hear that? That sound? He's breaking something.
Kim, you should go and check it out.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it, you little ragamuffin. I don't. I've seen enough of it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops!
Oh, shit.
Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs!
Oh, dear.
Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Good old Kim. He don't give a shit. I'll work with whoever I want. Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I'm corrupt every opportunity I get. That's none of your business. Yeah.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez.
Oh, no.
It's Kuno. Then
He is a little shit.
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
The corpse has been removed from the tree.
Hell yeah.
Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
I whooped your ass earlier, you shit. There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to do to keep order. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead.
Farewell, ham sandwich. You are a Union man from now on.
Fuck that. Okay, right. Come on, Kim. I've tarried here long enough. Saving it. Oh dear, this isn't the way I wanted to run this investigation. So far it's been a shambles from beginning to end. Oh good, it got down the stairs in one go this time. I wanted to get those nice boots of his. I suppose they've probably already buggered off. Zoom in a bit. There's Kuno. Here we go. Ooh. The ladder's for kids. No. Well, that's no. That was his internal thought, and it did that. I don't get it. Here we go.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful. Wipe a tear from your eye. Well, it's down. Celebrate in a more reserved manner. Great job. Wise race mentor. Yeah, let's do the reserved thing.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
A field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Why don't you fuck off, Kuno?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? Don't we have someone else to cut his shit open? Yes, let's do that.
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Crikey. Wait, honorary rank of detective? Yes, I feel like a detective. I don't think I'm a detective. We are a detective. Let's go positively here.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now...
Exactly, Kim.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay. First, what exactly is a field autopsy? Try to remove the dead man's boots. We definitely want them. Ooh, look at this. 97%. Tell me, who are you, dead man? Wow. Okay, let's do this. Roll those dice.
I'm
Down.
gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
I didn't expect this, my loves, talking to a dead man. Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can see you're gone, but who the devil are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Good God!
Takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Why are you feeling pleasure when you died? Why were you feeling pleasure when you died? How do we know that? What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
We can't trust anything we hear then.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
Okay, Necktie, I will.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up.
Oh, no.
Rooney.
I probably should have done that.
This is getting upbeat now.
No, we got 10 of the bastards. And I'm going to go through every single one of them because I'm a bloody... well, completionist, I suppose. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is not who I am. I'm Harry.
No, you're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who you are. Rooney the motherfucker.
I thought you said I wasn't a Rooney. Get it right, old chap. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Okay. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
I don't think we're going to get anywhere with this line of questioning. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have because he told me to, not towards Kim. Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. Let's do that.
Ha!
The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
We're getting somewhere. I don't know how, but we are. I hate you, you stink, and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A deep-sea creature, myself in the bathroom mirror, a baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone. Myself in the bathroom.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
I need a drink. I do need a drink.
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so.
I don't know. I think it's probably repairing itself by now. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died? How do we know he's feeling pleasure? I don't remember anything about that.
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
You filthy brute. First, you have to speak like that. What dialect is that anyway? So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you. Let's go for that.
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes, no, what is... I already know what that is. Yes.
Captain Coppodromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again.
Sorry,
Let's go with a simpler question.
it's one of my problems, I'm afraid.
Come back later, Coppo.
Okay.
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, Also, see me in your dream.
Goodness. I don't know if we accomplished anything there. I think we're on the cusp of it, but didn't do it. Anyway, give me your boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
First, what exactly is a field autopsy? So we're not going to get our bloody boots. We can try and do it again.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus. Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Shit. Okay, I'll take it like a man. I have gardening gloves. Maybe they are enough. No, they won't be. Let's try it there.
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
Okay. We just fill this in, right? Show him the red field autopsy form in your ledger.
That's right.
Good.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Bloody on it, that's why. Open your ledger. Here we go.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
I can't believe we're doing this here.
Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
11. Oh my Christ. Assistant. Let's jump ahead to the 3-part summary. Okay.
That's you.
Right. Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Cheers, Kim.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
the corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook, teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Race.
Mondial.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky,
The little monster exclaims energetically.
Male.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky. Oh man. Right, male. Right, pig's gonna have sex. Oh, Christ. I mean, we have to take this serious, don't we? Fucky.
Naively, the lieutenant does not double-check your notes.
Oh dear. Probably should have done that.
El bigo mistako, Lieutenant!
Oh, hell. Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
Yes, what is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
I don't know how we could determine that, Kim. That brute could have done anything to him.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
Agreed. No treatment.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation.
I'm really regretting putting fucky in the form.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed Behind Rosenkrantz row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Okay. Right, we've got a lot to get through here, my lads. External examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. Kim is nothing but, anything but, nothing but. I don't know what I'm saying, but he's thorough. Shit.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
Kim knows his knickers.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it
The
down.
boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
When am I going to get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
It has, thank you.
Tattoos.
He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Okay.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Stroke his hair gently. Let's do
The
that.
stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a rag doll's head.
I think we're going down a dark path here. Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to your hand. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now.
I don't see the point of saying that, but let's do it.
The lieutenant watches you in silence.
That was
Okay.
some sick shit, Sekopa.
Oh dear.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown. Low velocity.
We know where those came from.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Your arm is like a limp noodle. Now fuck off.
In addition, There are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Ah. Yeah.
Ligature
Okay.
mark.
Lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be
The
cut.
steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Okay, good thing we got these chain cutters. Pull out the. We could say I'm prepared and pet the chain cutters. Yeah, let's just pull them out.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
Damn right. He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig. I agree. I'm not your pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut. Okay, physical instrument to cut the belt off. Let's look for a good spot.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
White bread rising from the yeast? That doesn't make sense. Right, we'll try. I think we're probably going to balls this up. Let's say that we're not his pig first.
You are? You're Kuno's pig?
Oh shit, he's gone down. Bollocks. We're going to fail at this. Damn it.
You jam the cutters right under the
Shit.
knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh.
Oh dear.
Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then
Rotate some more. Enough. Cut some. Fuckity fuck. The more we play around with it, the more we're fucking it up. Let's just cut it.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggot in. Corpse fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
Damn right.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
He steps in and takes the chain cutters from you. Let him work. No, give them back. I was just about to cut it off. Let's just let him do it.
he sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Yes, that's much better form than you had.
I don't care.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He hands you the chain cutters back and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants. Is that necessary?
No! Let's get up and see!
I fucking knew it.
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Let me take a look, Kim. Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Inspect the genitals. Right, let's inspect them.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Excellent.
You should touch it.
No, I don't think so. Yes, did he have a boner?
Ah yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
Yes, processing. Science, that's what I meant. No, I was trying to get a psychic read. Okay.
Just write down that we request an analysis.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
Right, it's saying touch it. I'm going to have to touch it, but this may injure us in some way. You know how this game works.
Doesn't feel like anything. Just cold flesh under your finger.
Thank God for that.
Unremarkable and unalive.
My pig's so fucking ill right now.
Well, we got experience for it.
Oh, your pig's pretty sick, I gotta say.
Damn right. Write it down, add semen sample.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are all combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Been through the mill.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
This is the body of a soldier, a mercenary.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Pick up the hand, let Lieutenant work alone. No, I want to get involved.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you.
Hmm.
Where are you from and what's your name?
I'm from what the...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
He's talking to us again. That must be a good thing. Pleasure's all mine. Tell me, are you a temple of pain and a stranger to tenderness? It's good to hold your hand. Did you like it when I stroked your hair and your penis? We've met before. I've touched your genitals. There we go. All right, let's go for that.
That you have, Kobo, that you have. We're real tight that way. In that special way.
Oh my goodness.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Dead man's fingers slip from your hand, cold and sausage-like. Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Kim! Gather your senses.
Working so close to the fumes coming from the corpse must be hard. You realize suddenly that the lieutenant has been barely keeping it together these past 2 items.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Kim's had enough. Internal examination. He's going to love that. Description of injuries. Tell me something, dead man. We've done that. Try to remove the boots. Can do that. So number 2. Here we
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Why the hell would we have that?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
What the devil are you doing, Kim?
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
Hell.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Right, definitely got a look in his mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again. Straight in that mouth of his.
That might complicate matters.
No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
Yes, let's look deeper inside.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach. All it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
Looking for a damn clue here.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
Right, he lets go of the jaws, the mouth snaps shut before you. Right.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
He wipes his brow. Why, don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
Yes. He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. I don't think so. No.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Fine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Excellent.
Gastrointestinal.
He breathes, a sign of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around. To the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen. Briefly. Write it down, omit the voila. Write it down. Keep the voila. Omit.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Yes, that's a good question. What about the injuries we have inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
This is a team effort, Kim.
You mean the incision on the thorax from a chain cutter? That was not a team effort, and I wouldn't mention it. Muddies the water.
I agree, the waters are muddy enough, but isn't that sloppy? Keep it minimal. So back to injuries. Yeah.
Injuries.
Okay, bite marks. Da-da-da-da. What's the 4th? Da-da-da. Okay.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. A, opinion, fatal injury, non-fatal, post-mortem. Yes.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
We saw them doing it, Kim.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Oh, fuck off.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
The lieutenant's admission has caused great gratitude in Kuno. He is silent with it.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Okay, fatal injury. No, it's non-fatal.
Right. Next.
Ligature.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
So, yeah, that's the fatal injury then.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Okay. Plastic roll. He's put it in a bag. First, how did it go? What now?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We requested a test to be run on the genitals. It was the règle. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
I think it's going to be very important, Kim. What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe A drink is in order?
That's a great idea.
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that, don't you? You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
Please get yourself together. The lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks.
Okay.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages, but change the fucky bit.
For processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
You missed what I put on the form. Search the body one more time. 3% chance. I could just save it and try and re-roll, but I'm not going to bother. Let's bag him. Take him away.
Okay. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can take care of the rest.
There go those beautiful enamel boots. May they
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Bollocks!
It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
Bag the corpse and drag it to the motor carriage. Might still be able to get them. I don't know how important they are. Okay, right. I think this is probably a good point to leave this. Our next activity will be trying to get those boots. I think we're done for with those. But there we are. We've done some stuff. We've gained a load of bloody... What the hell's going on over there? Kim wants to talk to us. We'll do that on the next episode, I think. We've also got loads of experience points. So we might be able to get some new abilities. Who knows, my lads? Anyway, until next time. Cheers and cheerio.